Up next, we take a look at how students bust to move to get active.
And how we're reminded of a father's legacy every year in our community.
This and more coming up next.
Season 5 of Frisco ISD-TV starts now.
Welcome to Frisco ISD-TV. I'm Alex Lee.
And I'm Morgan Yarnik. Thanks for being with us. In It's Elementary, My Dear, Danny Sheehan has more on how students get fancy with footwork in gym class.
Ever since the Bring Your Own Device policy began, many students have seen technology in the classroom. However, at Pink Elementary, technology is running in other places. Coach JT Mister activates his class with the help of technology. He's taking PE from the physical world and bringing it into the digital one.
It gives them a great example. I mean, before it was me laying on the mat or me demonstrating or the other coach in the gym trying to demonstrate or maybe using a child. Now I can put it up, they can see it, see the perfect example of it, then we can practice it and then we can implement it.
In addition to these workouts, popular games are used to help students keep the beat going.
We went to a training for Dance Dance Revolution about 5 years ago. We put it up on the wall, everybody's got their practice pads and every kid's over there stepping right and left doing Dance Dance Revolution. It's pretty fascinating.
Students seem to enjoy the changes.
It makes it interesting to learn about it. And the projector, it really does all this cool video camera and stuff like that.
Even the growth of technology doesn't slow these kids down.
Can't keep up with the technology growth. You just got to kind of try to stay pace with it and then somehow keep them engaged and keep them moving at the same time.
Traditional activities still exist and are the main focus of the class. However, technology is jumping in.
It's trying to integrate it into our curriculum that we're already using and making it effective so that just add to the program.
New times bring new ways to teach, and with a style like this, students may have a lot more fun. I'm Danny Sheehan for Frisco ISD-TV.
I wish we could have played DDR and PE when we were young. It sounds like a lot of fun.
You know what else is fun? The early childhood school moving as the sun goes down. Jeremiah Harris has more.
A district-wide event has been taken down to a smaller scale, so the littlest ones get a head start in the race. The Early Childhood School held its second annual Family Fun Run as a precursor to the Gary Burns Fun Run event.
The fun run at the Gary Burns is at 8 in the morning, so not too many children are going to be getting up, coming out to run at 8 in the morning. Some will, but we thought we would have it at night so that the children can then go home and sleep really well.
Some got ready before the race began and still had tons of energy.
I was running before my mom was here. I was running for a very long time ago. Before the sun went down.
Even though these young ones couldn't identify him for what he was, Mr. Turkey was a big hit.
I wanted with the rooster, with that one over there, the one that costume one. I was catching the rooster with my brother.
Wow, Mr. Turkey is ready to run.
What was it like being the turkey? Well, I didn't know that everybody was going to want to take a picture with me. And it was very hot. And it was fun though. So we had a good time.
This evening event gives families a chance to strut their stuff without having to wake up with the roosters. I'm Jeremiah Harris for Frisco ISD-TV.
Thanks, Jemai. Students with pride at Moss Middle School get high-fived in the middle of it all. Rose Ellison has a story.
It may be hard to find more pride than in the stride of these Moss Mountain Lions. After each grading period, Moss holds the traditional Pride Walk to recognize tops in academics and clubs for their accomplishments. This stroll down the hallway encourages students to strive towards their goals.
It makes you want to get better grades, and it makes you want to be in football and be a part of the school activities that get you in Pride Walk.
Encourages me in school by wanting to do better, so I can always be in the Pride Walk.
What I liked most about it was that we got to walk around the school and be recognized by other people that we might not know. It's fun because you get to high-five everyone and they all get to see you.
Athletic coordinator Brent Reese started the Pride Walk 3 years ago when Moss first opened.
When I thought back on my middle school days when I was in school, there's a lot of things that happen outside of the school day. Kids have, club soccer. They do academics at the same time. They're doing orchestra and other things that aren't always recognized. And the time that it takes to participate in extracurricular activity and multiple extracurricular activities, it takes a lot of determination, a lot of time and commitment to each of those entities that are completely separate.
Principal Corey McClendon feels that this is a great way to get more students involved and motivated in school.
We do 5 of them throughout the year, so the majority of our students will participate in the Pride Walk, but it does give them encouragement. Maybe if their grades were a little lower this 6 weeks, it may make them work a little harder, or if they see a group that they might be interested in, it makes them want to join that. So it's more of an encouragement. It's to recognize and honor, we would love to have the whole school walking through the Pride Walk if they're being honored for something. And usually it does work out that way, that some student within the 3 years that they're here will be able to walk through the Pride Walk.
So we want to recognize kids for putting in that hard work, because it's that hard work is what we feel will lead to success in the future for them down the road.
If you're familiar with the Lion King, you know that normal lions have Pride Rock, while these mountain lions have the Pride Walk. I'm Rose Ellison for Frisco ISD-TV.
Thanks, Rose. In higher learning, Heritage High School's principal held a contest giving a teacher an entire day off for having the best decorated door.
Heritage dance teacher Sarah Moody sashayed her way to victory in the annual door decorating contest.
I was a rangerette in college, and I just started thinking about the red, white, and blue, and I thought it would look really good on the door, and the drill team girls were really eager to work on it and to help with it because they have seen the rangerettes perform before and they love them, so they just jumped right in and helped me.
Her Kilgore Rangerette door design helped her win a day off with Principal Mark Mims teaching her dance classes.
I think the rhinestones add a lot, and the boas, and the red, white, and blue just adds a lot to it also. The student artwork on it adds a lot, and also the audio of the rangerette history. And the kids are really excited, so I'm very happy for them because I know that they're really eager to spending some time with him.
Mims spent time with each of her classes, and in the end, students seemed appreciative of their sub for the day. I'm Shekinah Berry for Frisco ISD-TV.
That was adorable.
Oh, you think you're so funny.
I know I am. Some people in class agree with me.
Speaking of our class, Frisco ISD-TV is run by the Audio and Video Production course here at the Career and Technical Education Center.
We learn all aspects of broadcast journalism to produce this show covering the entire school district, which includes 56 campuses and special program centers. During our segment, High Tech Happenings, we'll bring you stories about career-related courses here at the CTE Center.
In FISD events, Maddie Egger sprinted out to Frisco Square for a community event that brings out a lot of runners early in the morning.
Runners went from seeing their breath to being out of breath this year at the Gary Burns Fun Run. Many woke up early to endure the cold morning run to raise money for the Frisco Education Foundation.
We're excited about it because we know that education, mentoring young people, young adults about continuing their education was always real special to him. And he invested a lot of time in the young adults around Frisco, and that's just what he was all about.
For some, it went from running to dancing shoes as they busted a move to the latest hits. As a long-standing tradition, a few winners from each age division rounded up to unwind at La Hacienda Ranch, hosted by Frisco ISD's Superintendent Dr. Rick Reedy. Memories and laughter were shared throughout the afternoon.
I'm hosting people who achieved by running, who finished in the top 5 in their age division. I'm also hosting those people from the foundation and principals and supporters who gear up to get their kids come out and run it because they're the lifeblood of the fun run, and it's for a great purpose. It's for the purpose of raising money for scholarships for the great kids that we have in Frisco ISD.
If you place in your age division, you get to come to the I Beat Reedy Luncheon. I'm
old and I'm overweight, and it was really tough on me, but I did finish 4th in my age division, so I was really proud of that. You want to know how many were in my age division? There were 4.
There were mixed emotions about the passing of the plate in the district and community.
The atmosphere of this luncheon is a very fun atmosphere, an uplifting atmosphere, and it builds a lot of camaraderie between the staff as well as the administration. Today's a little bittersweet because it is our last one with Dr. Reedy, and I know that the staff feels a little sad about that, and so today might be a little bit different, but it still is an uplifting event for all of us.
Reedy plans to keep his foot in the race by continuing to participate in the future Gary Burns Fun Run.
I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be running as a superintendent emeritus, and I'll be in the race, and I'll be supporting the event.
I'm Maddie Eggers for Frisco ISD-TV.
Congrats to the winners. Sandra Tenney caught up with 2 people in our district who had the benefit of knowing the namesake very well.
Every year, people participate in the Gary Burns Fun Run to set their personal best record. But for 2 FISD staff members, it's even more personal than that.
Hi, I'm Ashley Kilmer. I'm a teacher in Frisco ISD, and I teach 1st grade at Fisher Elementary. I am actually Gary Burns' daughter.
Bledsoe Elementary's nurse, Crystal Morris, is also a daughter of Gary Burns.
Okay, are you okay to go back to class? My dad was just a great person. He had a huge heart and especially was passionate about helping people. He was a Frisco fireman and he was the assistant fire chief in 1999 at the time of his death. After he passed away from cancer, my family and I continue, even recently, just to find out from people in the community of ways that he's helped others. And so he was just, had a really giving spirit, and he helped people for the right reasons and actually didn't tell his family about it until we found out from them, so it's really neat.
Morris and Kilmer strongly support the Gary Burns Fun Run held in honor of their dad.
To me, the Gary Burns Fun Run is an event that kind of encompasses everything that my dad stood for all into one event. So it brings together the community and families, and then also the proceeds that help that we raise goes towards supporting youth and their education and their future.
I've attended all 12 years. This is the 13th year this year. I'm so excited, and it's such a special event for my family.
Usually my school rallies behind me, and we usually come home with a spirit trophy and a participation trophy to add to our collection.
The spirit of Gary Burns continues to live on.
I think he would be very proud. He started his legacy a long time ago of helping others, and it's neat that he's still helping others even though he's not here, and his legacy is being carried out through the Fun Run.
I'm Sandra Tenney for Frisco ISD-TV.
What a legacy. That's it for this episode of Frisco ISD-TV.
Be sure to tune in next time where students at Pioneer go goth at a theater production that took place in the darkness of the night.
And how our district leader plans to become a watchful protector, a silent guardian. I'm Alex Lee.
And I'm Morgan Yarnik. Thanks for being with us.